What's up, y'all? Josh Luck here, and one of my subscribers just brought up an interesting point about Facebook Audience Insights, so we're going to talk about that today. But before I begin, my name is Josh, aka Wallamoose. I post twice a week on videos about digital business and entrepreneurship, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe. I would love to have you along for the ride. But without further ado, let's get started. So we all know that Facebook just got rid of Audience Insights as of July 1st, and in the marketing world, it's been a big deal. A lot of people have made videos on it. People have tried to come up with their solutions. I will admit I fed to that fire as well with some of my videos, but still no one really knew what Facebook was going to do for that replacement because it was such a powerful tool, and for them to get rid of it was kind of nonsense. And I get it, they're making that big Facebook suite for people who have agencies and really big profiles, but for the little guys like us who used Facebook Audience Insights to help target their ads, it was kind of a devastating blow to have it gone. And what they did was they took the old Audience Insights and kind of switched it to the new Audience Insights, where it was essentially just insights on your current audience and your current followers, so it did no good when you're trying to reach new people. But interestingly enough, one of my subscribers posted on one of my videos saying he may have found something within Facebook that's kind of serving as a replacement. So in this video, we're going to dive into that, and I want this video to be more of a conversation between me and you, because I want to get your thoughts as well, as opposed to just having this as a tutorial where I walk you through it. So let's jump in here to Facebook, talk about this new tool. I've got a few things to say about it. I'm not sure if I'm fully pleased with it, but I want to get your thoughts as well, so I'm making this video. So let's jump in here and see what y'all think. Alrighty, so I'm going to jump in here to Facebook's business portal, which is business.facebook.com. And if you have a Facebook account, you have one of these accounts, so just jump in here and follow along. And if you're wondering, this is my recording account, so that's why it's empty. Don't judge me. It's just kind of play around with. So initially, if you go over to the hamburger icon, all these tools, it used to pull up an Audience Insight, but now that's been replaced with just straight insights. So when you click on this, it takes you to Facebook Insights, which is, I believe, their replacement for the tool we used to have. And the problem with this is it's just insight to your current audience, or so I thought. So if we go over here to Audience, technically Audience Insight, and click on that, we can pull up our audience. And again, this is a throwaway count, that's why it has one follower, don't judge. But as a couple weeks ago, this was all this was. It was just insight to your current audience. And the great thing about the old Audience Insights was we can target potential new audiences. However, it looks like they snuck a little button in here that's called Potential Audience. So if we click on that, this I believe is their new solution for Audience Insights. But I want to see what y'all think about this, because I don't know if I fully like it. And it looks like the bones are there, like they could potentially add more to it in the future. But right now, let me get into it and I'll show you what I mean. So right off the bat, it looks very similar to the old one with the same data, gender, top cities, top countries and top pages, yada, yada, yada. And then if we go over here to filter, we can actually filter it down for our specific niche. So let me use the example I always use, a coffee shop. So let me say I have a coffee shop and I want to run ads for people who are interested in coffee shops, and I want to target those kind of people. So location, let's start very general and just go to United States, and I can show you my qualms. So United States, age range, keep it broad, and then interest, let's just do coffee shop, again keep it broad, just so I can show you what I mean, and then we'll close out of the filter for now. So one thing that I have issue with this tool is, granted, it does give me the information I need and the information we used to get with the old Audience Insights tool, but if you'll notice the top cities, obviously New York, Houston, Los Angeles, and Chicago, they're the largest cities in America, so obviously they're going to have the largest pool of people who are interested in my product. So it doesn't really help me that much as far as top cities go, because it's very obvious that the biggest population is going to have the biggest population, so it's nothing new. But I mean, I can't say too much, that's using data. So my main issue with this new Audience Insight is where top pages are involved. So one of the great things about the old tool was you can see what other people are following who are interested in your product, so you can target their audiences as well. But I'm wondering where Facebook gets its data, if it's just surface level, because used to you could expand it indefinitely, see a whole bunch of pages, but here it just gives you the top 10. And the problem with this is the top 10 are large pages who are obviously going to have people interested in your product. So Walmart, Tasty, Donald Trump, Amazon, Facebook, these are all massive pages that have nothing to do with coffee, but obviously people who like coffee are going to like these pages just because they're both so general. And does that make sense? Am I explaining that well? essentially this data gives me nothing because it's just very surface level and there's such large pages. So it's telling me that 13% of people interested in coffee also like Walmart, and so should I think that I should target people who like Walmart to go to my coffee shop? It just doesn't make sense. And that could be just because coffee is so general. Let me do something more specific. Okay, so I switched it from coffee to vintage clothing, vintage books, unique vintage. So I'm more specific and more abstract than just coffee, because not everyone likes vintage stuff, but a lot of people like coffee. But if we'll go down here, we'll notice New York, California, Houston, Chicago, same exact top 4 cities, just because they have a large population. And then if we go to the pages, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Ellen DeGeneres Facebook app, the same exact pages, just because they are so big. And so Facebook doesn't really give us anything about people related to our topic. They just say, oh, hey, this is related, so it must work. But that's more causation without correlation, and the data doesn't match up. So essentially, this video I wanted to bring up because it's got excellent bones. Like we can see gender, age, potential audience size, and this has potential with top pages. And also what I really like is within the filters, you can create an audience, and all you have to do is create an audience, name it, and you have it right there, or you can jump directly into an ad. So the streamlined process is amazing. I see the bones, I see what they're going for, but the execution, it gives me no information that I could use that would help my ads in any way. So I wanted to talk about this in the video because I see the potential here, and I'm thinking this is what Facebook is using to replace the old insights. But am I just using this wrong? Am I interpreting the data wrong? I want you all to let me know in the comments because I really have hope for this tool. But where it is now, I don't see much useful information other than maybe the gender and the age range, which I had already talked about in my previous video, Facebook audience ads or insights is gone. Let me know what y'all think. I want this video to be a conversation starter because I really want this to work, but I don't know if it's fully there yet. And maybe I'm missing something, so please let me know. But I hope you liked this video. That's going to be it for me. If you like this channel, I post twice a week about digital business stuff. So if you like that stuff, please subscribe, leave a like on this video, all the good stuff. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.